So everyone is talking about what's going on between Remy Ma and Papoose in terms of their relationship. So I just decided to chime in and get my little 2 cents on it. Now, rumors of infidelity have been circulating around Remy Martin and Papoose's relationship for years. And if you know, like I know, Remy Martin and Papoose, their relationship was a staple, a blueprint, if you will, of what black love was supposed to be and look like, especially in that hip hop industry, but the world alike. Everyone that was black wanted a relationship that was a duplicate of the one that Remy Martin and Papoose had. They wanted that the attributes of Remy Martin and Papoose's relationship to be reflected in theirs. Now, brother Papoose held Remy Martin down while she was on the bed for a shooting. You know, when it's hard to find people to hold you down nowadays doing the bed for any amount of time because most people just worried about themselves. If they can't get nothing out of it, they ain't worried about it, you know. So people will just let you ride and move on about their lives if you doing the bed, you know. And when we find good people that hold us down, you know, while we in a bad set of circumstances such as doing the bed, it's necessary that you know we nurture these relationships and not do anything to drive a wedge through it and ruin that relationship. Because good people are hard to find. They're a needle in the haystack, a diamond in the rough. You know, we got to do everything we can in our power to hold on to these people because good people, once they going out of your life, sometimes you can never find nobody to replace them and they going forever in all actuality. And it's being brought to my attention that um, Remy Ma was the first one to step out on the bond, the union of marriage with this uh, battle rapper named Easy the Block Captain. You know, and side note, rapper Cassidy, the battle rapper, has put out a diss track recently on this Easy the Block Captain. And I always thought Cassidy was a hell of a battle rapper, but I digress. So Remy Martin was the one to break the union of marriage between woman and man. And now it's just getting real messy because female boxer, was texting Papoose phone allegedly by the name of Carissa Shields, and Pat was asleep, and Remy got the phone and went through his phone and put the, the text messages on in the public eye, the public opinion, and put them on the internet. Now this is getting very messy because now Carissa Shields, the female boxer, you know, she said that she had knocked Remy Martin out, which she might with the hands. She will probably get her with the hands, but if you know, like I know, Remy Martin, 9 times out of 10 ain't gonna fight her with the hands. Remy Martin's a shooter, and you know you can't stop no gun. But it's just getting very messy, and Remy Martin is now coming to the internet wearing skimpy attire as to put her body on display, as if to say, you know, I'm a catch, I'm open, and I'm available. Is what that's saying to me, and you know, just showing off her body for the world to see now. More so than ever, and she's also pouring rank on brother Papoose. You know, Papoose is an earner, but he ain't nowhere near on her level as Remy Martin being a top selling artist. And you know, she's saying that you living in my house, why don't you get out of my house? And a lot of times when women feel like the man ain't producing as much as them in a relationship, they'll use things like this to hold over your head, you know, and because they know that hurts a man, you know, a man's manhood if you coming at him financially. And she's saying that this is my house and just really pouring rank on him, you know, because women don't like to feel like they got to carry a relationship financially. And she's also saying that brother Papoose likes his butt played with, his gooch played with, this, that, and the other. And I don't believe it. Um, his bussy rather played with, this, that, or the other. And I don't believe it, you know, because a lot of times when women, you know, want to hurt a man, they know that, you know, a real man, you know, if you say, they know if they say something about his manhood, that's really going to hurt a man, you know, when they coming at him, you know, about his manhood, questioning his manhood, they know that this will hurt a man. You know, when this is all being done, because truth be told, she probably done with the relationship. See, when a woman gets done with a relationship 9 times out of 10, they'll do things to hurt a man. They become very, you know, vindictive and, you know, evil, if you ask me, to a certain degree. So now a lot of people are taking up for brother Papoose, even though he's allegedly stepping out because Remy Martin was the first one to strike the blow, stepping out with this battle rapper, and he held her down. You know, that's what he got up over Remy Martin, is that he held her down, you know, on that bed, and you don't find people like that. So a lot of people, men and women, are on the side of brother Papoose, you know, but I just hope they get this thing together, especially for the sake of the kids. And what I really don't like about all this is them bringing it to the internet, because when you bring it to the internet, them things are etched in stone. You can't erase things off the internet, and they on there forever. And when a kid gets old, because they do share a kid together, when a kid gets older to come to the internet, you know, he will see, you know, the negative things that was going on between his mother, the mother and the father. You know what I mean? And you don't want this kind of thing, being seen to your kids. So hopefully they get it together for the sake of that kid. And if they can't get it together, hopefully they could agree on one thing is to separate on peaceful and good terms before they just ruin their friendship, because they got to be in communication for the sake of the kids. So hopefully they can get it together and keep their marriage. And if they can't keep it, hopefully they could agree on one thing to move on for the sake of that child, because it's just getting real messy now in the eyes of the public. And I wish black folks kept a lot of our business, off of the internet, stop bringing everything to the internet, because some things is for the privacy of your home. It should be, dealt with, indoors. Don't deal with in-house business outside for the eyes of the public, because when you bring it to the eyes of the public, everyone and their mother will have an opinion. And I just say that, if Brother Papoose can't, find some kind of common ground with Remy Martin, and they can't forgive each other and move on as a unit, a union, because they do got a marriage. If they can't move together as a union or unit, just part, but part on peaceful ways. That way you can still have a good line of communication, especially for the sake of the child. Just my thoughts on the matter. Peace.